No, I just had it set just right. Just right. We just might have made it.
You can't brush his tail and the thing would cut out.
Can't turn the damn air conditioner on either.
I know. Well, that problem will be resolved. It's another technical difficulty that's really been going on obscenely too long.
Oh, you're not kidding.
But I think he's finally going to get his fix in on
it. Somebody better do it.
Mine will do the show, you know.
I'll be calling up Apple and saying, sons of bitches, come on, give me a new phone.
How we going, who the hell do you think you are? Well, I'm a superstar. Don't you know who I are?
That's nice.
And nope.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this damn thing.
And don't tell me you knew Steve Jobs either.
No.
Anyway, but I had mentioned a little bit earlier, not to go off on a tangent or anything.
Go ahead, kids. I know where you're gonna go.
Well, it's just
got to.
So much has happened since Sunday until today, this morning. I mean, we had the massive attack with this lone shooter, so-called lone shooter, and killed 59 people, hospitalized 500, all total. Not from bullet wounds, but some of them were trampled.
Yep, they were.
And so they had broken bones and all kinds of gouges and stuff on them from people panicking and shoving down a fence. Can you imagine being up against a 10-foot chain link fence, and you couldn't move because everybody was shoving, trying to push it down until the thing went down? But guess what?
I saw them trying to jump over it even.
You're the one on the bottom when that thing goes down.
Well, I saw people trying to jump over that fence. And some of them, it was a real difficult task for, especially the older people.
Oh, my gosh, man. 10-foot. Nah. I'm sorry. That's a lot to climb. Even in really good health. A 10-foot chain link fence to get over and around it is not like they show it on the movies.
Now, do they normally have that fence there, or is that like one of those rent-a-fences that they just put up?
Well, I'm not sure. I really don't know. I've never been to that venue before.
It could have very well been one of those rent-a-fences just for the activity.
It could have been, but, you know, they have these concerts there frequently. I would say it was a security fence. Because it lined that highway there, 91.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
okay.
I would say it's probably a security fence.
Well, you know what I was thinking about this? This is just my own opinion, and this might start some controversy. So if there's your opinion you'd like to voice, give us a phone call at 772-202-3802, because I know somebody's going to have something to say. I know. Yeah, you can text us. Our phone system's up right now on the screen.
Yeah, we're ready.
So we're ready whenever you call or text, and it comes right up. But the thing is, this will probably start some BS with a bunch of people. But all right, so you go into this concert, you and your family or your friends or somebody. You go there for a good time, a fun time. You just want to go watch a country concert and then enjoy yourself. Have a couple drinks, what have you. Well, then this happens. And a lot of the people that were there probably aren't even from Las Vegas and are just tourists.
Yeah, but you realize that people come all over the place to watch that concert because what they are is God-loving, American-loving, Christian, for the most part, Christian people that love to hear country and Western music, and their venues are so different. It's not like going to a rock concert show.
No, it's not. Not at all.
I would never want to go to one of those, like, in a venue like that. I would never want to.
Well,
you'd have a bunch of people running around, drunk, stoned off their gourd, knocking you down anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Let alone pulling a knife on your butt. And, you know.
Well, also, if you think about it, you know what they did that just didn't make sense to me, which it kind of does, but it failed the purpose of why they did it in the first place. Take a guess real quick, Larry. What do you think I'm talking about?
That they failed to do it.
Well, no shit. Well,
Well,
what
there
did
were
they
several
fail to
things
do?
that they failed to do, but then they're limited as what they could do.
What happened, what I'm talking about, is that they check people for their bags, their coolers, everything to make sure, of course
In the concert.
when they were going into the concert.
The guy was in that room for a week before.
Well, listen to this. They were. That's not what I'm going at completely. But they checked your bags and your coolers, of course, so you couldn't bring in your own stuff anyway. But they checked all your stuff, especially for weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you had a concealed carry permit or anything like that.
They even did pat downs.
Yeah. So, what's wrong with this picture? You have an active shooter mowing down crowds of people, but nobody else can sit there and defend that crowd because they were stripped of their ammunition. They were not allowed to bring it in. You could not bring it whether you had a permit or not. And now somebody could have saved lives or saved a lot of lives.
The people in the band, and Jake Owens had played
he
that
did.
concert. He was there when this happened. But they all had guns in the trailer. They couldn't get to the trailers.
Yeah.
They could not get out.
Yeah.
They hunkered down.
Now, if they allowed the concealed weapons permit people to be able to bring their guns into the concert, maybe somebody would have been able. I know it's a far range, but damn it, that bullet's going to go somewhere very well.
You'd have needed a sniper rifle.
You never know. It's still somebody could be good enough with a powerful enough pistol to make it.
Yeah.
You never know.
400 yards is a long way for a pistol.
I agree completely. Absolutely.
I don't care with a 457 Magnum.
That's a nice gun.
I know.
I thought it was a 357.
But I'm just saying, regardless, they didn't do it. What if they really wanted to protect the people? And
what's the point of getting your damn Second Amendment rights?
Some kind of just a thing you walk through, a metal detector. Not like the security and the pat down like they have at airports and all that crap. But would detect anything metal like guns, things like that. Bulk metal, which you can't hide.
They should have had that at the hotel because the guy wasn't even at the concert.
They didn't have it at the hotel either. And they wasn't going to allow it.
Yeah.
Even if they demanded, they wasn't going to let them do it.
Well, that's...
People flew out there from other states, and now they're going to have to get patted down and everything else when they go into hotel. No.
Well, you know what? Nowadays, you can't even go to a freaking concert without something stupid happening.
Or the very possibility that it will. Wait around long enough.
Well,
I'm
sure things will eventually happen again and again and again. There's nothing we can do about it. But that doesn't mean we need to take our guns away, which I've seen a lot of controversy on Facebook
really
and etc.
That really ticked me off.
You can't take the guns away because some idiot used it. You know what? The damn thing is, I almost said the F word too. But the thing is, you can't take the guns away because guess what? You're going to have a whole country of people who are not armed while all the bad guys can still get guns.
And they will.
And they will always be able to get the guns. So if you take away the good people's guns, how are we ever going to defend ourselves like that?
Yeah.
So there's no point in all this.
You know what really pissed me off about the whole thing? Certainly, I cry out for the families, and I feel so bad. There's nothing I can do about it. I wasn't there. I had no control. I couldn't have got there in time no matter what I was writing.
Oh, of course.
To do any good. And, but the people, Hillary Clinton gets up not even 15 hours after the first shot started, already politicizing it, saying, we've got to do something about controlling these guns.
Yeah, screw that.
It wasn't. These people's bodies weren't even cold when she was making these announcements.
You're right.
Can you believe that?
Yes, I can.
Woo, what a wacky woman.
I agree completely.
Wacky to backity.
And the taking away our guns isn't going to do us any good. It's going to
not
make
going to
things even
happen,
worse.
by the way. Trump isn't going to take away our guns.
And plus, the good people who have it, the
regardless
bad people
of
will
what,
still get it.
Regardless of what you leftist people think and being told and you believe it, he's not going to take away people's guns because you guys are too much of a pussy to buy one.
Yeah. They're right there. You can get them at Walmart.
And all you people that want to do this, you got security guards around your home, walls. You got security wherever you go. People with guns, by the way. Excuse me. And for what? You don't believe in guns.
But you're going to have
guns?
one on you for a scare tactic. And the thing, probably like a Barney 5 gun, but one bullet.
What I'm trying to say is...
it's probably a blank.
What?
Because I can't let the security guards
It makes
do
absolutely no sense.
It does not, but, what can you do?
You don't build up a country by destroying its constitution.
That's one of our rights, and we're going to stand for it.
You're doggone right.
But, I can see how this is going to turn into a big controversy.
Oh, yeah.
I understand everyone's point on this, even the anti-gun people. But you also got to realize that this is what's going to happen. The bad guys will get guns. They will continue to get guns and always have guns. So if you take away all the guns, then the good people won't have the guns to protect people like you who don't have a gun because you're anti-gun. So with that being said, think about that one. And I can see your point. Like I said, guys, if you don't like guns and everything, and I understand where your point goes, but it's not going to change a damn thing. Nothing is going to change because you take guns away. It's only going to get worse. So keep the good guys with good arms because you're going to need it. And go ahead and take our guns away. See what happens.
People that has a carry gun permit you don't see them walking around the streets with AR-15 strapped to their back.
No,
with
they're
clips
pistols
on their belt.
No, not at all. They're just pistols. From 357s to 22s down to a 9mm, what have you.
Whatever, yeah.
Pistols.
Yeah.
You can't just walk around with a frickin' AK or something. Or a subcompact.
And besides that, they go and they learn. They go to the school and they get a psychological review before they can even get all this kind of stuff. They have to go through. It's not a process.
Well, what I have
you can't just go in and flop down your dime and say, "I'll take that one."
Well, I have a subcompact 9mm 9x19 Glock, but I mean, you can carry that around a hell of a lot easier than a freaking assault rifle. That's for sure. It's a little tiny thing, but it sure has a kick. It has to be in good range, though, of course, because it's a small gun. But
and this
that's all I really need, I don't go out hunting.
Excuse me for the word, though. This is one of those venues that I wouldn't care if they all had handguns. They wouldn't have took that guy out. He was firing so much.
Oh, I understand that.
There was no way.
Then, of course, he sees a flash, he's going to aim right there first.
You're doggone right.
Yep.
Tore your butt up.
Well, I guess still either way, though. I mean, it would have... Who knows? Who knows what could have happened in that little bit of time.
Well, listen. But enough happened.
It did, and it wasn't good. And I really feel bad for this. And ladies and gentlemen, we need to be praying for the families of the people who have been lost. We need to be praying for their friends as well. We also need to pray for all the people that were there at the time and got the hell scared out of them. We need to make sure that they are okay. And who knows, it could even trigger some post-traumatic disorder or something after that.
It already has.
Well, I'm sure it has. And
then, it was a war zone down there for 72 minutes. Do you know how that's how long they were firing?
Oh,
72 minutes.
I thought it was 2 minutes. I heard wrong then. Oh, wow. But then also we not only need to pray for that, we also need to pray for the people who are injured for a speedy, fast recovery, and where they won't have any more people lose their life.
And healing for the family.